G'day guys, it's Ben from Snowies, and today I'm going to be taking you through the Oztrail Anywhere Double Hammock and Frame. As you can see, I've got it all out in front of me at the moment, and I just thought I'd do that so you know what to look for in the box. So you're going to have the 5 poles here, you're going to have the hammock in its own bag, and then you're also going to have this plastic bag full of lots of important little bits. They include the instructions, but being a male I may not read those. Then you've got the leg feet, they're really important. You've got the hooks to hang the hammock from. You've also got the spanners, so you've got everything that you need to actually put this all together. And then the last one is the bolts to ensure that the frame holds itself together and you don't come crashing down. So now that I've got everything here in front of me, let me take you through how to get it set up. So on this middle bar, you've already got this preset bracket here, and you just need to remove these black caps before then bolting on the leg. What's really important to know here is that these nuts are quite hard to get on because they are lock nuts, so they're going to take a fair bit of effort to wind them all the way up. And then once it's on, the black caps go back on just for a bit of extra protection. So you do that on both sides, and then once you've done that, you can put these feet on the ends here. All right, so they just slip on and off. Pretty straightforward, nothing to it. Once you've done that, now you've got a pretty good base to work from. So then you can go about attaching these end poles. So they just slot straight in, and then you've got another 2 bolts that go through the lock nuts on the bottom. And so again, with this one, you actually need both of your spanners because you'll need to hold tension in the top whilst you wind up the one at the bottom. All right, that one's a bit more complicated because you've got to try and work around both bolts. Once you've done that, you've then got the complete frame. So then it's about setting up where you want your hammock to go. So you've got the hooks here at the end. So I've decided to put mine right at the top, but you've got another 5 options here that you can choose from in terms of how much tension you want through your hammock. Obviously really important that you make sure, as you can see here, that the hook's pointing downwards. Once that hooks are on, the hammock goes up here through the handle, down around, and it hooks on like that. All right, so let's have a look at some of the features here of the Anywhere Double Hammock. Firstly, the hammock itself is made out of a cotton and it's rated to 200 kilograms. Not only that, but the frame length is about 2.5 meters, so it is perfect size for 2 people. The other great thing about the hammock is that you can disconnect it if you want. So if you're heading to a campsite where you've got 2 trees and you don't want to pack the frame with you, you can just take the hammock, create your own straps, however you want to do it, and you can use the hammock on its own. The other great thing about the hammock is that it does come with its own carry bag. So unfortunately, whilst there isn't a bag for the frame, but if you do want to take just the hammock with you, it does have its own bag for storage. And if you do get into any issues, the hammock does have a year warranty on it. So if there's any issues in terms of the framework itself or the stitching coming undone, please get in touch because we'd love to help you out in getting that resolved. Aside from that, it's just a fantastic piece of gear to have with you right throughout the year. Whether it's for relaxing in the sun during the summer or snuggling up with a book in the winter, this hammock is an ideal thing for you to use in your backyard, at the campsite, at the beach, wherever it is that you'd like. If you've got any other questions about this hammock, we'd love you to give us a call, or you can jump onto snowies.com.au where we can answer all your questions. But apart from that, I can't wait to see you hanging out in one of these hammocks soon. Until next time, thanks for watching.